Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Binding of Isaac Rebirth. Let us hit the random button. Blue Baby, oh boy. Blue Baby only can have soul hearts, has a little bit of extra damage, and starts with the poop. Here's the seed. Let's do this. Pride's easy, at least it's not envy. No problem. What do I want from this? I mean, it's better than my other item, which I should use, and then whatever. I want to go to the curse room. And I have a problem, which we all know. So we'll have to see. Let's just use this. It's good for getting a tinted rock early in the game, though. I'll probably take this instead. It's not very good, but it's not going to kill me. Summon some beams of light. If they hit stuff, they do good damage. They just don't hit stuff very often. Really, dude? So it's something, I guess. Let's see what this is. The chariot. That's actually pretty useful. Invincibility and contact damage for about 7 seconds. So that'd get me in or out of the curse room for free. And I think I'll enter for free. Okay, and now they're almost all dead. Now they are all dead. Perfect. Alright, let's see what's in that curse room, because that's what I want to know. Oh. Oh well. It's half a heart to find out. And there's a lot of good stuff you can get in a curse room. So that's what I want to see. Famine. Almost died, so that's good. Got half of its health done in just one item use, which is entirely reasonable. It does do a lot of damage, like I said, if it hits. It's quite deadly. And a cube of meat, perfect. So that blocks tears, does contact damage to enemies. Very good. Okay, I would love to go to the curse room, but again, not something I can particularly afford. I already can't afford a devil room if I get one. At present, there's time. But, it's also only soul hearts, so it's pretty unlikely that it works out very well. There are only a few specific things I can really handle taking. Mom's weak, though. That's very good. Whenever I shoot, there's a chance to spawn a spider. Those do 2.5 times my damage, and I can have up to 5 of them from this source at once. So that's a thing. Eventually it'll update, it'll update, yeah, it'll work. So that's a more normal experience with the item. That's a charge. Wow. And of course you gotta play aggressive. So I can't take a double room item here unless it gives me health. Which neither of them do, sadly. Amnesia doesn't matter. Range up, yeah, can't do it. I would have loved to have the sacrificial dagger. So, that sucks. What are you? Nothing important. Alright then. How about this? Alright, I shouldn't play too risky because he has bombs. But man, risky is my thing that I do. 2 of diamonds doubles my money. Going in. Well, paid for itself at least. Not the happiest. Let's see what we've got in here. Play this. See if I can get a key by the next 5 cents. Go to the shop. Okay, that's fine. Let's go. So far, not so good, but there's time. So I should be shooting constantly because I want to spawn spiders. It's nice with charging items though, because like every frame it counts as a shot practically, I think. So you just basically constantly have 5 spiders because as you charge it counts as shooting. Good stuff. Okay, we're up to 4. Not like I'm going to get to keep them. Wow, I didn't know this was the thing. I've seen this room once, probably. Yeah, I think I've seen this room once. Okay, what do you got? Nothing. Perfect. Oh, this is an XL floor? That's unfortunate. Means there are 2 item rooms. There are 2 bosses, but there's only 1 shop. And there's only 1 of any other special room, including the devil room, which I can't afford anyway, so guess it doesn't matter. Free tinted rock though, that's always nice. Check the shop. I gotta go black candle and then bomb in hopes of whatever else. So black candle means I can't get curses and I get a black heart. I'm gonna take my chances on this chest. Screw you. I don't like Abel. I always try to dodge its tears, thinking if there's another tear source shooting at me and it goes badly. But what else can you do? Make sure it doesn't show up again. Hope for the best. Ugh, what an inconvenient room. Don't know you. Pretty fly. Orbital blocks tears, kills flies. Is good. Anyway, I don't like Abel because it's worthless. It like is a useless item that can confuse me. I don't know if it shoots bombs anymore. I think it does. Yeah, it does. So that's the thing that I hate. And it just shows up all the time, man. It sucks. Ah, great. Rooms that I wish desperately that I could have my use item up for. At least they're not walking hosts. If they were, that would be the worst. I messed up. I didn't think that anything would happen there. I thought they'd be dead. Like I was like, oh yeah, they'll die before they can get to me. I was very, very mistaken about that fact. Ah, dude, this is freaking pointless. How much this sucks. Oh my god, I killed one. I don't believe it. Alright. Of course I can't lose Devil Room chances, Blue Baby. Not that I have any currency for the Devil Room to take. I could also get an Angel Room instead, in which case, well... at least I wouldn't have to pay, but it would be pretty useless. I need a bomb. I also need item rooms, so... not the worst that could have happened. Perfect. Alright, I guess I'm set there. Oh, that didn't work anyway. Did nothing at all. Perfect. Just as I would expect it to. There are reasons I don't like this item. Everyone's like, nah, it's good, it works all the time. Never works for me. Like in the original, they were all, oh, but it's coded to aim at enemies. I was like, okay, well, it doesn't. At least it doesn't very well. So I was never a fan of it in the original either. Still a couple paths over there that could have the item rooms. I haven't found either one of them, and I really need both of them. You know, I'm in a pretty worthless situation right now. Got no real advantages at the moment. Really? Is this how you want to play? I've got to look for the other stuff before the boss. Alright, man. I understand you just want to be inconvenient as possible. But could you not instead? Let's be agreeable. Oh well, this will get done. Stupid bee licker. Alright. Item room, what do you got? Amazing item. My tears now bounce off of things. They can hit the same enemy multiple times. And when they bounce, they also do a little bit of intelligent stuff and attempt to hit another enemy. It's very, very important I don't get hit in this room. Any hit is pretty catastrophic here. There we go. Alright, dude. That's a useless item for my situation, unfortunately. When my tears hit the ground, you know, and like are done doing things, they'll leave some toxic stuff that if enemies walk over, they take damage. It's good damage, it just doesn't really do its stuff very often. Got an extra key. High Priestess's mom's foot stomps on an enemy for us. Does a lot of damage, so that's good. Okay. First boss, Peep. I didn't even see what hit me. Oh well. That's too darn bad, isn't it? I think Peep is one of the worst bosses to fight in the caves, so I think it was worth using that card on. Magic Mushroom is like the thing I needed most. All stats up, includes a 1.5 damage multiplier. So that's pretty much amazing. It's damage and range up by 1, range up by, I don't know. And it's used, or it's every other tier. Right, I'll use that once for the health up. I'm not gonna fight the thing. Nah, this item's useless. I'll just keep this. Every 6 rooms I get an Eternal Heart. It's not a bad deal. Not a bad deal. So Eternal Hearts health up if you get them to the next floor or another Eternal Heart. Nothing. And range up. Alright, I've got a lot of range. And yeah, I was just desperate enough to freaking open a single red chest in a challenge room. What of it? Alright, that's good to know. That was my fault completely. That was unintentional, honestly. That was intentional. Infamy. Chance to block a tier that would hit me. Does it pretty often, honestly. It's good at what it does. But, you know, it's just kind of a thing that's there. that I can forget about and just randomly be happy when I don't get hit by a tier for some strange reason. You know, I don't expect it to work, and I forget about it, because I'm not really looking at it, and a lot of the time the thing goes away and you can't see it anymore. Which is why I prefer it to a Trinity Shield, for example. Because I don't have to look at it being there failing constantly, because it's trash at its job. Thank you for the key. It's regular depths 1, that's what I thought. Can use this now. Oh, that's perfect. That's like amazing. Any non-specific red heart drop, or non-specific heart drop, doesn't have to be a red heart drop. Any non-specific heart drop has a very high increased chance of being a soul heart instead, which is exactly what you need as Blue Baby. Really? Like, really, really? Double Gertie Jr. Wow, you sure know how to treat me right. So if possible, you want them charging horizontally. Oops, that was my own fault. Of course, it's not really that easy to manage when there are 2 of them in a giant room. Tears up and shot speed up is a good thing. Oh man, that perfect 3 soul hearts. I'm still just going to head out, try and make the boss rush, hope for the best. Health is not going very well, so I don't really want to take liberties with my exploration. It's my first time over 3 hearts, I think. So I don't want to play with that too much. I want to just have it. That was stupid. And I'll get a 4. One of which being a Joker card, which allows me to teleport to Devil Room or Angel Room, which ideally I'll just use to steal from the boss rush. That's pretty awesome. Fool is a spawn room teleport. I don't have any bombs. It's fine. So that could be useful. Technically it has extra utility. Chances of me making the boss rush both after I fight and leave the boss room, or, you know, do everything over there, are pretty slim, but I should take the Fool in, use that for my first steal, come back for the Joker, and then go back, and then use the Joker to steal again. But again, it's not likely to work, because I'm not likely to make the time when you see how his floor is going. But just pointing out that possibility if you're ever on better time than I am and have a similar situation. Theoretically, if you're doing well, you can take everything from the, the boss rush. Which would be pretty funny. A nice free soul heart. Alright, so I'm gonna end up full clearing, which is what you'd expect of me. I don't know what hit me. Guess one of the things shot me, but you know, if you say so, one of those things. Alright, Pin gets wrecked by rubber cement. I didn't think I'd get hit there. That's quite a high jump. I guess I'll pick that up. Probably wasn't worth the time to do, but oh well. Okay, I can get both of these things. D100 rerolls my build. The items in the room and the pickups in the room. Battery. Allows me to hold 2 charges for my use item. PhD means pills can't be bad, only good or neutral. It gives me a pill that identifies all pills as well. D100 special as well, so seeing it means I'm less likely to see other special items, even though I didn't pick it up. And even if I'm in Curse of the Blind, that's a common question. Alright, so we finally found our boss. Should be able to do this in a minute and a half, hopefully. Yeah, as you can see, quite powerful. Sacred Heart. All stats up, that's fine. Parasites happening. Is soy milk happening? It means Parasite would be pretty useless, and my fire rate's pretty good. Nah, I've taken soy milk enough recently. Parasite's real good, though. Tears will split when they hit enemies into other tiers that do a quarter damage. And as you can see, I can pretty much just melt anything I want. No tinted rock. There, tinted rock. Was not worth. My health is good now. Soy milk is, of course, one of the worst items in the game. Hence why I had to think if I actually wanted to take it. Do I want to ruin my run for fun? Not this time. I ruin a lot of runs for fun. This run has a lot of potential. More pill drops, less other drops. That's fine. Because I have PhD. Those won't be bad. We do have Polaroid invincibility every hit, which is nice. Man, look at that do work. So good. Alright, I use one key. 2 rerolls the pickups in the room. Let me drop. Do all of them. I don't need the trinket that bad. That was pretty worth. Yeah, just don't blow up in my face. Okay. You guys are not going to have fun here for long. So of course I want to try and aim near an enemy at a wall so that more of the tears from the splits will, like, hit the enemies, basically. Well, that's nice. No reason to blow up the mushrooms. I already have a magic mushroom. Anyway, enemies that are against walls with... Why did I go in here? With this build are just dead. So I appreciate that. It's a nice fact. Like, you see that? Oh, wow, that was dumb. More range, more power. Range is very good for parasite shots. Wow. Fire rate delay -2, which is more of the tears up the better my fire rate already is. I'm really gonna melt some stuff right about now. It's gonna be quite glorious, I would say. Alright, do I want this? Maybe. I like how many angel rooms I've freaking gotten. Relic drops a soul heart for me every 2 to 5 rooms whenever it really wants to. So it's probably too late to start, but I may as well get the key piece now that I'm actually strong. So that's half of my way into Mega Satan. Yeah, I'm good. Flight doesn't hurt. If I manage to get another angel room this floor, which could happen, then we'll get to fight Mega Satan. Wow, dudes. Telepills. Interesting offer. Not worth it because there's just a chance that I would get to go to the cathedral and thus the chest and thus potentially Mega Satan. If I did that, because it can take me to It can take me to the item error room, which can in turn have either teleport, basically. Can have a trapdoor or a beam of light. Not a worthwhile risk. Same with missing no. No, not missing no. Undefined. Same with undefined. So I'm not about that. Tinted rock, small rock, please. Oh, I got a key. Look how silly this is. I love it. This is just, it's a super fun build. Alright. Telepills, tears up. Now, that's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. Bosses aren't going to know what hit them. Pretty fly for that last orbital. Fantastic. And we've got a couple telepills. So now it's pretty unlikely that I get hit by any tears, which is good. It's not like I want to get hit by tears. This was just a test of perseverance, obviously. Alright, excellent. Is that just a one-room drop from the relic? Whenever it freaking wants. Let me try and go up a little bit more. See if I can get more of these hitting. And of course I didn't get the angel room. That's fine though. Okay, what are you gonna take me to? Potential boss room direction. Took me left though. We'll see. Going in. Not worth. It's fine, I'll get more soul hearts. Easy peasy. Oh, you just doomed yourself, bro. So fast. I would love to take that trinket as well, however. Wow, this is a weird layout. I've also never seen this room. GG, well done, game. You got me. Oh, that's funny. I do have full orbitals. Tears can still hit me, but I'm just not that scared of that happening. That can also happen, which is just not up to you anyway, so that's fine. I don't really have to dodge. Alright, we're almost there. And hopefully we get some real sick items from the chest. Guess I may as well. Alright, real sick, I says. That's pretty sick. So scapular, if I get down to half a heart, I'll get an extra soul heart, and that can activate once every room. Tears up, tear size up, and more knockback, but no knockback because I have rubber cement anyway. Chocolate milk, which lets me charge up my shots, or spam them, you know, for extra damage or extra fire rate, whatever I want to do. It's very good. Just takes a little bit more effort, but it's a super, super good item. As you can see, those quarter damage tears do quite a lot, especially when you split near a wall. Like, I didn't even shoot over at Famine over there, and it just kind of died. This will also mean a lot more spiders. Because remember what I said about charging? Having, like, always counting as you firing. So, there's also that. Basically, amazing. Tears up. Sure. As you can see, I actually, even with a minimum press, still get a pretty good amount of damage out from chocolate milk here. Yeah, I kind of figured I would one-shot him. Just had to wait for something to actually show up. Get a proper angle, and this segmented enemy just kind of dies. I'm going to full clear this chest, because this build is so silly. So I'm going to do that before fighting the boss. Probably won't be too hard to do, though. Alright, easy peasy. More rooms than I expected, though. That's not a bad thing. Good lord. And maybe I'll get a dad's key. Dang, dude. High Priestess. Not really going to be a necessary addition to anything. But it'll exist. Lovers, equally unimportant. Alright, you're dead. You died really, really quickly for some strange reason. And then you died about when I expected. Pick up that soul heart because I obviously need it. I would like to keep the thing instead of kamikaze. Oops. I'll be fine. I'll get another soul heart in like 2 seconds. Love it. I just love how powerful this build is. For how little it really takes to get. God, what a silly thing. Robo Baby don't need it. Screw it. They're both pretty screwed dudes. Alright, so I need 2 soul hearts. They're on the way. It'll be okay. Excuse me. Thanks. Check here. And here. Punk. That's why I hate Abel. Right there. Okay, it's not there. That's fine then. Oh, thank goodness. I couldn't have won without it. I don't know why I blew those up. Anyway, Aquarius. Track tiers on the ground that don't do any damage, basically, and don't do anything special. It's truly awful and useless. And there's no reason to want it ever. Those flies, man, they do extra damage for me, basically. That looked awesome. Pretty sick run. Took a little bit to get there, though, because I was looking pretty bad until pretty late. So, that's going to do it for today. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.